everybody. What's up? I had a little problem there, a little snafu. It's me, the infamous Kiki. On a Friday morning, I ain't been live in a minute. I've been very, very busy doing many different things. I'm trying to get my lineup ready, trying to get my show ready. I think I'm a little laggy. Like, I don't like being laggy, but y'all just gonna have to deal with it. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it. Um, Anyway, welcome to my channel. It is me, the infamous Kiki. Uh, Live and in color. Got my head wrap on, so we gonna talk about this 90-day fiance kind of thing. Running some errands. It's cold in Texas, y'all. It is cold in Texas. Not like cold like Michigan cold, but it's pretty cold out here. We're going to talk about 90 Day Fiance. Once again, welcome to my channel, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whatever that you may be going through right now, I just like to say we're going to put all that to the side. We're going to put that down, and we just going to talk about this show and just get on with it. Let me make sure my ringtone is down. My levels are leveled. And I'm sorry for the lag. I apologize ahead of time, but there's nothing I can do. I'm on my cell phone, so y'all know I'm out doing my whatever. Woo, 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 woo. So it's like I'm a little behind. Uh, let's see. What was I gonna say? Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment this video. If you really like supporting this channel and what I do and want to hear more videos from me, in the description box, I'll make sure I leave links to my two Etsy shops with a 20% off discount with the code card 20. I know the holidays is coming up. I know y'all trying to get y'all some ornaments. I know y'all trying to buy some gifts for the fam. I would love and be an honor for you to come shop with me. I do jewelry. I'm a designer. I'm an artist, so I design my own jewelry, and I actually have somebody that actually manufactures the jewelry. So it's not like it's me at home. I mean, I much love to anybody who is at home pounding out jewelry. I don't do that. I send the designs to a manufacturer. They in turn manufacture and then send it to you. So that's how that works. I also have a natural beauty and candles, bath stuff like soaps, candles, body wash, face products. I have my own hair care line. If you didn't know, I don't push that enough, but I do have my own conditioner and shampoo and other things that I am trying to do for this year. But we'll see. Like I said, good morning to everybody. So if you want to support your girl and want to support the channel, I'll leave links. Like I said, 20% off. I ship fast. I've been doing this Etsy thing for a while now. So let's go ahead and get into it. Also, I'd have to say that I am going to be doing Love During Lockup. I know a lot of you guys watch the same types of reality shows. Tonight, I'm going to be watching Love During Lockup Live. It is season 2. It is the premiere. It is going to guarantee to be some foolishness. And so I'm going to be here for it. I'm going to watch it live, or I'm going to watch it. I'm gonna maybe do a recording of me watching it live. Just depends on how my schedule go, but y'all know how I do. So, like I said, make sure you hit the notification bell. I'm gonna be watching Unsolved Mysteries season 3. I love my true crime. I'm gonna be talking about Jeffrey Dahmer, the Netflix special, and the confessional tapes. I'm gonna be talking about that as well. Y'all, I'm trying to catch up. Like I said, I had a convention last weekend that tired me out and threw me off. I'm still trying to put up that video this weekend. I plan to try to get caught up or on a lot of the videos and stuff. But I'm here. I'm still, y'all stay with me. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So anyway, so 90 Day Fiance, I don't care about the other couples. I don't do Ed and Nim and Andre and Yara. I could care less. We're going to talk about Bilal and Shida. We're going to talk about Kimberly and Usman, and we're going to talk about Angela and Michael. I'm just going to be honest with you. We're going to talk about the episode that aired last Friday. There's a new episode coming on tonight. I'm going to watch that episode and report on it probably maybe on Monday. But like I said, I'm just trying to catch up, y'all. Life comes at you. Life hits me hard. I'm a busy mama. We're going to talk about Bilal and Shida first. Okay, Bilal and Shida, she goes, if you didn't see the last couple episodes, she been wanting to have a baby. That's the whole point of this boring ass storyline. She wants a baby. She wants a baby. She wants a baby. Gag. Okay, I'm tired of hearing about it. Um, I guess they got to make up something. I don't know. I got my iced coffee this morning. I'm just gonna be like, what? Sorry, y'all, give me a sip. Bilal and Shida are trying to have a baby. She goes to the fertility doctor to see what her sperm count is, to see if she can have a baby. The doctor tells her that her egg count is low. There's some rumors online, spoiler alert, there's some rumors online saying that Bilal has a vasectomy. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know nothing about this man, but there's rumors going online saying he has a vasectomy already. I don't know. Then there's rumors going online saying that Shida might already be pregnant. It's a reality show. Anything is possible. They always doing some kind of fuckery, but who knows? So we don't really know. But their whole storyline is about them. Will they, won't they, can't they, shouldn't they? This is boring. Like, either have a baby or don't. And then Bilal has concerns, which he should be right, because he's saying that every time they get into an argument, she's threatening to leave. Like, he said that most of the time when they get into an argument, she's threatening with divorce or something. And then she was saying in her defense that people say things they don't mean. And yeah, people do say things that they don't mean while they're arguing. Now, if it's a serious argument, like you're arguing about infidelity, you're arguing about somebody's disrespecting you, if it's an argument that's been going on for some days, or you're consistently arguing every other day, then you may say to your partner in anger, maybe we shouldn't be together or something like that. But if you're just having a simple argument, or you're not having a meeting of the minds, bringing up I'm gonna break up. I've dated people, I'm sure you guys have as well, whether you be male or female, gay or straight. I'm sure we've all dated people that their go-to, every time you get into an argument, they're like, well, we shouldn't be together. I don't know if she means it or not. I don't know if she maybe is just saying it out of anger, but to me, your ass better say something else. Get into an argument. Every time you get into an argument, someone's threatening to break up with you. It's demoralizing. It doesn't give you any confidence in this person. And it sure in the hell ain't somebody I want to have a child with. Because he don't know, because having a kid, it just adds more pressure to your marriage. So she has a baby and they get into an argument, then she really gonna be threatening divorce, because having a kid is no joke. Having a kid puts a strain on your marriage. And then on top of that, they ain't even been married that long. So y'all arguing like this already? Right. Okay. So y'all arguing like this already. The arguments is popping off like this. This is supposed to be the honeymoon phase. I don't understand why these people want to quick to get married. I mean, I understand in this situation, it's the green card and all that, So they do have a time limit, but they could have postponed their relationship. They didn't have to get married right now. But the point, and then also, if her having a baby was so important and they have a prenup and she kind of put it in there, but if her having a baby is a deal breaker, it's a make or break situation, and he is not feeling it, then she shouldn't have married him in the first place. If it's that important to her, then Shida shouldn't have married Bilal. If it's something where he's like, I already have 2 older kids, they're teenagers, I don't know, I'm not really wanting to have a baby. And he was obviously telling this. He wasn't leading her on saying, yeah, let's have a baby. And then once they got married, no. He's telling us since the beginning that he really didn't want to have children. And then she's been telling him since the beginning that she's in her 30s and she wants to have a baby. And there's nothing wrong with either one of those. It's nothing wrong with you having kids saying, I don't want to have any kids. I'm old, I don't want to have any more children. Okay? That's my personal thing. It's nothing wrong being in your 20s or 30s or 40s or 50s or however. People having babies at an early age, it's nothing wrong with you saying, I want to have a baby. That's not the issue. The point is you have to have the same life plan and the life goals, really, family-wise, relationship wise, marriage wise, when you get with somebody. So it's just amazing to me um that these two people come together and talking about they're so in love and all this other stuff, but y'all are arguing apparently frequently. One person wants a kid, the other person doesn't. And then you can't force somebody to have a child. You should never be in a situation where you want to have a kid. You accidentally get pregnant. And then the other person, or you accidentally get pregnant and you don't want to have the child or they don't want to have a child. That is not a good situation. If you are going to bring a child into this world, both of y'all should be on an agreement to have a child. It shouldn't be, I feel pressure to have a kid. This person going to leave me if I don't have no child. Having a child should not be a condition of an ultimatum or a prenup. Having a child should be coming together because you love each other and you're ready to have a child, you want to have a child. Because what if they have a child and Bilal is still like, I don't want this kid? Like, do people honestly think that just because you're a parent, that means you're going to be a good parent? And number two, because you're a parent in the past and you have another child, that there's not going to be any resentment, that things are just going to smooth itself over. I'd be worried about that. I don't want to bring nothing into this world, a child, a pet, a fish, a cocktail table, that you don't want. Let me say it again for the people in the back. I don't want to bring nothing in any relationship that somebody does not want. I don't care if it's a cocktail table. I don't care if it's a fish. Hell, I don't care if it's a McDonald's sandwich. Okay? I don't want somebody living with me or in a relationship where I went out to Haverty's and got a damn cocktail table. And they like, damn, I didn't want that cocktail table. That cocktail table is too fucking expensive, Keisha. Why'd you buy it? So I'm just gonna plop that cocktail table in my living room, and every time my husband walk by, he gonna look at that cocktail table like, I told that bitch not to buy that shit. And every time he walk by, he gonna look at it and be like, damn. So why would you want to do? Why would you want to bring a kid into a situation where the person is like, I really don't want to have any more children? Like, I can live a million years and I don't understand human beings. I am the type of person that I try to do whatever that's advantageous to the situation and advantageous to me and advantageous to my children. I have never wanted to be in a relationship with no man ever who we were not on the same page and we did not want the same things. Like, if I've been in relationships where dudes like, oh, I want a kid, oh, I want a kid, I don't, and they thought that somehow they were going to change my mind. Let me tell you again. I've been in relationships with dudes, because I date men who are younger than me, who wanted children. And I told them, Miss Kiki don't want no kid. I have 2 children. I don't want no kids. We're good on that. And they really thought that we were going to get in a relationship and I was just going to miraculously be like, I really want a kid now. Fuck out of here. A year later, I told them the same thing. Honey, I told you in the beginning, I did not want children. I have 2 kids. A year later, I still don't want fucking kids. I'm not going through pregnancy. I'm not going through all that again. I'm very fertile. I can have a child. I didn't want a child. Not with just him, but with anybody. I have 2 kids. That's enough for me. I'm good. But he didn't have any kids. And then so I broke up with him. Because I'm like, what you want and what I want is 2 different things, boo-boo. And you thought you were going to change my mind. Don't ever go into a relationship thinking you're going to change somebody's mind. Or they'll come around. I've heard that they'll come around. I don't want someone to come around. I want somebody to be around already. I don't want to have to convince you or talk you into anything, especially when something's serious about having a child. And to be honest with you, I'm not trying to throw shots at Bilal. I don't know what kind of father he is. I don't know what kind of person he is. I don't know from this reality show. He may be an excellent father, but Bilal would be a person I wouldn't want to have children with. He just seems like overly critical, overly picky, and Bilal seems like he the type of person would talk shit to my kids and I had to whoop his ass. I'm just going to keep it real. it just, the way he talks about kids being messy and they make kind of noises, and he's ADD, ADHD, and he's a clean freak, and that's just too much baggage for me. That's just, kids are gonna make messes. I'm a clean freak, but I understand that kids are gonna make noise. Kids are gonna get on your nerves. Kids are gonna. I just seem like Bilal just seemed like he's not the one. He just seemed like he would be annoyed all the time with his children. Like everything they do would just irritate him. I can't be with somebody like that. That would just want a kid to sit there and be seen and not heard, and go to your room and go sit in your room all damn day because I don't feel like dealing with you. That's the kind of, like I said, I ain't trying to throw dispersions and nobody parenting, but I'm just saying that he comes across as the type of person that would be a hard disciplinarian on the children, that he wouldn't want the kids to act like kids, that he would want them sitting up in the room all day and be quiet and reading the Quran and just shut the fuck up. My opinion. I said what I said. So I'm tired of their storyline. They need to get over it. So then we get on to Michael and Angela. Wide-shouldered linebacker. Big mouth. Saggy titties. Angela. So her fake-ass friend, and when I say it again, fake friend Renee that she met at the airport. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Saying, well, you can't leave Nigeria without talking to Michael. Because last episode, if you have not seen it, please go see it. The last episodes, Angela flew her ass in Nigeria, acted a fool. Apparently blamed Michael for her acting a fool and cutting up. I don't know how that works, but okay. You gonna act a fool, then you gonna sit up there and cry, and then it's their fault. Okay, Angela girl, you working that privilege, ain't you? But whatever. So she goes to Nigeria, bangs on the door, gets mad. Apparently Michael wasn't even there. Tears the plastic off his car. He finally comes around. She goes after him like a wild ass banshee. I mean, like some wild crazy person. She should have got the police called on her. Hey, everybody's watching the video. Good morning. Like I said, I know most of y'all are going to watch this on the replay. But if you come in here, please make sure you hit that like. It's a little bitty small thing for me. But it gets my video out. It hits the algorithm and all that stuff. So make sure you go ahead and smash that like. Whether you're watching it on the replay or watching it live, make sure you like, comment, and all that kind of stuff. Because it gets my video out. But so Angela goes crazy like a wild linebacker. Like she was in like, oh, I thought she was gonna run at Michael in a full 3-point stance, but apparently she didn't. But and the camera guys kind of break it up. His family kind of break it up. He yells at her and she leaves. So she leaves, she's dog cussing Michael. She's crying because, I don't know, she's upset. I don't know. So she decides, yes, before she leaves Nigeria, she's going to meet up with Michael. So Michael meet up at a restaurant. First of all, Angela walk in, she rude to everybody. She rude to the waitress. This is just Angela. That's just her. She be the type of Karen that be at your restaurant talking shit to you. Drunk, because she went into that restaurant like with 2 vodka sours and some other shit. It just seems like every time we see Angela, she got a drink in her hand. And it ain't no iced coffee either. So, seems like she drinks a lot. I've seen her TikTok videos. She be at the club. She be drunk. She like 50 years old. It's too old. I'm like, Angela, honey, it's too old for that. Like, go sit down and go with your grandbabies or some shit. But anyway, so she meets Michael at a restaurant, and then she's like, well, let me see your phone. I'm trying to be calm. Let me calm down, Keisha. I wish a man would, and a man has tried your girl, Kiki. I wish I would sit down with my man, and he'd be like, well, let me see your phone. I'll be like, bitch, not today. Let me see your phone, Kiki. What? Are you finna pay for it? Are you paying my bill? Now, in Angela's and Michael's case, she might be paying for that bill. But still, no. Ain't nobody allowed. I was married. My husband wasn't allowed to see my phone. And I didn't ask to get in his phone either. I had nothing to hide. I wasn't doing nothing. But that's just, no, you can't get in my phone. It'd be like me using the bathroom and somebody want to come in the bathroom with me. You're not. I know some couples get down like that, and some couples let each other have passwords to their Facebook account and their Instagram and all that. Child, if I'm sitting at home and I'm a stay-at-home mother, and you have bought my cars, you have bought my wigs, you have bought my washer and dryer, my cats have cat sweaters on, my kids are well fed, well clothed. I got about a brand new Lexus in the driveway. Then maybe I might think about letting you have a password to something. My bank accounts, never. My phone, I just may let you have a code to it. I might. Depends on how good I'm feeling. But all of that has to happen first. I have to be a stay-at-home kept woman in order for you to be asking for anything. You got to be paying for my phone. First of all, I would never get myself into an arrangement like that anyway, because I like to have my own money and my own life and my own shit. I would never get in that type of arrangement. But yeah, if a dude want to do all that, you got to be paying. You got to be funding my whole life. Like my life, my kids' life, my mama, my fish, my two cats. I mean everything. You got to be paying for everything. And you got to be really good to me, and the dick better be real good, cause other than that, no, it got to be all that has to come together before I be letting somebody see my phone or get in my phone or whatever. So Michael doesn't trust Angela. He kind of like puts his phone in a bag, and she yells at him and cusses him out. Again, if you have not seen my Angela video, please go down and look through my playlist. It's underneath 90 Day Fiance. I'm tired of Angela. Michael, if he wants to take this abuse from this woman, that's on him. For a green card, baby, I no. But ain't no person finna sit up here and demand that I take down my Instagram, my YouTube, whatever. Ain't nobody finna do that. I want to look in your phone. I would have been like, bitch, give me your phone. Give me your phone then. Angela, come on. We'll exchange phones, ho. How about that? That just made me mad, because I'm like, okay, is she going to give up her phone? Oh, no. I think Angela just don't. I mean, I don't know. I think Angela just want to be on the show at this point. I don't think she talking about she love Michael and care about Michael. I don't see no chemistry between them at all. At least not from what we've seen on the show. Now, behind closed doors, it may be a different thing. You know how these reality shows do. I don't know. But judging straight from the reality show, in my honest, humble opinion, I just don't see any chemistry. They need to go ahead and divorce and just let it go. And Angela need to go dance some more on TikTok with dude in Canada and just call it a day. Okay. So that's it for that. So now on to the main event. Kimberly and Usman. So if you haven't been watching, Kimberly and Usman are going to meet Usman's family in Nigeria, in Sokoto. He comes from a very conservative area of Sokoto. His family is conservative. They're Muslims. So, they're wearing the hijab and everything. He comes from a very conservative family. As to what happened to Usman, I don't know, because Usman is not conservative. He's at the club popping bottles and shit. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But Usman, he is very westernized. Like I said, I don't know. He got a hold of some rap music. I don't know. But Usman is very, like, not, I would say he may believe in God, but he doing some stuff that's definitely not Muslim stuff. But he says he needs to get permission from his family in order for him to marry Kimberly, just like he did with Baby Goat Lisa. Baby Goat Lisa. So first he goes to see his mom, and just explain to her before all the family comes around, like he loves Kimberly, I guess, and and his mom is like, no, no. His mom is like, not gonna give a blessing. She's like, you need to, find a woman. His mom is like, I can get you a woman by the end of the week. And there's plenty of girls around here that want to be with you. Because Usman's mom wants to have grandbabies, which is typical It's cultural, and then they want him to marry somebody in his culture that speaks his language. That's his religion. I mean, yeah, I get it. I get it. And they weren't rude, and his mom wasn't rude about it. So he goes back to Kimberly, and I guess they're going to try because, it's reality TV. You got to have some kind of storyline, right? Right. But, so he tells her, well, maybe if you buy a cow. Apparently with Lisa, the ex, he bought a goat. So, so this time they up the ante. They like, okay, bitch, get a cow. So she spends $500 for this cow to bring to the family as a gift, and then she also buys like some jewelry and some other stuff for his sister and his mother. And so she's out there at the market. They're looking at cows. They're trying to choose what cow they want. It's like a cow market. Okay, great. First of all, I was annoyed. I'm annoyed with. I was Team Kim, like I said before in my other video. You can see my previous Kim and Usman video in the playlist. I was all behind Kim because people trying to compare Kim to Angela, and I'm like, Kim ain't nothing like Angela. Angela's a whole hot ass mess, and Angela ain't shit. So I said Kim is nothing like that. Kim to me seemed very sweet, a bit misguided and delusional, but sweet. These past couple of episodes, I'm like, oh no, oh no, 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 no. She wouldn't wear the traditional clothing. That annoyed me as hell. That was, to me, that was disrespectful. It was annoying, and it was just stupid. If you're trying to impress the family, I don't care what I have to wear. I don't care if I got to come to my man and be like, baby, what do you think I should wear? What do you think I should do? What should I put on? What should I? She's like, oh, I don't wear dresses. You don't wear dresses. I told everybody before. She sounded like a toddler. She sounded like a kid, like my 8-year-old daughter. I don't like dresses. You're a grown ass woman. You can't wear a headscarf and a dress one time. Or I gotta be comfortable. She complained the whole entire time. I don't know how anybody could put up with Kimberly. She complained the whole entire time. You chose to be with an African man. You chose to be with a man who speaks another language, another culture, another religion. You chose this man. Nobody's putting a gun to your head and forcing you to be with this man. So when you're dating someone that is not of your country or your culture or your religion or your language or whatever, to sit up there and be like, well, this is not my culture and da da da. Well, no shit, Sherlock. If you have an issue with that, then you need to find somebody in America, dumbass, right? Like, that's the whole thing. What she don't, Usman wants to get another wife. She like, well, that's not my culture. That's not my culture. That's not my culture. Okay, well then marry somebody in your culture. So he's supposed to just change who he is for you? Y'all have to compromise. He has thousands and thousands of years of culture. And like I said, she tried to pull the culture card. So I tell people before, like in my other video that I went off, what culture do we have here in America? What culture? Mom jeans in Walmart? Hot dogs and french fries and pizza food that we got from other places and just changed it? Some we changed, some we didn't. It's just, what culture and traditions that you have that needed to be honored? All you're saying is, well, we don't do that where we're from. We don't do that where we're from. When you have two people coming from different cultures, you adapt. But in America, it's hard to adapt to what? Capitalism? Target? Jeans? Like, please tell me, somebody please explain to me what culture America has that we have these honored story traditions. Where? Fried chicken? Somebody please let me know what exactly cultural things do America have. I live here. Shopping centers? I'm at a shopping center. Strip malls? Is that a culture? Fuck. An English language that we didn't invent? That we speak in somebody else's language. We eating somebody else's food that somebody else invented. I'm not saying that America doesn't invent things. I'm not saying that America doesn't create things. But the idea that you are dating someone who comes from hundreds and thousands of years of tradition and culture and religion, and then you're like, well, that's not my culture. Kim, what exactly is your culture? Did I miss something? Like I said, as an American, I'm still going. So what culture do you have to share with Usman besides a green card? Kim, what religion do you have? So again, if culture is an issue when you're dating someone and you're like, oh, I'm not in my comfort zone, that's not what I'm used to, well then you know what? You need to date what you're used to if that's an issue. If you don't want to wear a scarf in traditional clothing, she's out there running around in the cows surrounded by all these African people looking like pale as a ghost, just pale. You're not going to wear any traditional clothing at all. You're just out there with jeans on and a shirt that's tied in the front. I'm just sitting there going, just making all American women looking down bad. Like, we just look ignorant and stupid, and people are like, oh, and the guy was like, I've never seen a white woman before. He's like, it was a spectacle. You try to blend in. If I'm dating someone of another culture, and I've dated outside my race. I mean, like I tell people before, my kids are biracial. I've dated, mostly American men. I have never dated someone on an international dating app or anything like that. But I have dated men who lived here in Texas, but they were born other places. I have dated a man that was Palestinian. I have dated a guy that was from Laos. I have dated a guy that was from Korea who liked their culture and the people and so on and so forth. I've dated different guys who lived here, some of them born and raised, some of them came over here when they were teenagers. But most of the guys I've dated have been here. But I have dated guys from another culture, and it was nothing but mad love and respect for their culture. It was nothing but mad love and respect for their family and their traditions. There are certain things that I had to do or say, especially dealing with a Muslim man from Palestine. There were certain things that I had to, if I met his brother and I met his cousin, and it's like, okay. I understood, and I asked him, what do I need to do to show that I'm being respectful? And do I need to wear a head covering around them? Yes, you do. Okay, fine. I'm not going to be like, this ain't my culture. I don't do that. I don't do that. It's out my comfort zone. I don't know about all that. I don't wear no dresses. Like, why would you even have that attitude if you're trying to win over people? But anyway, so they go to the market, they buy this cow. And I'm thinking, Lord have mercy. Okay. They show up to the family. The mom's there. The brother's there. The other brother, he there. The brother that's apparently, everybody got that one family member that'll go in on you that don't give a damn. They just be like, nah, hell no. Hell no, not today. So Usman has a brother like that. The sister was there. And so he's explaining to his mother, in their language, this is Kimberly, blah, blah, blah. And the mom is just like, nope. And the mom and sister is like, nope. And the brother's like, why do you keep picking women like this? Why do you keep bringing the family? Why do you keep doing this to our mother? She just wants you to have babies. She just wants you to have some grandchildren, marry a nice Hosa woman, and be happy. We can find many women, that to be with you. And the mom is like, no. And then they so the knocker's door come and they bring the cow in. And then the brother's like, are you trying to bribe us? It's a bribe. It's a bribe. I fell out. I died, y'all. I just died when they talking about it's a bribe. I said, oh Lord. I said, they talking about she's trying to bribe us. She is trying to bribe us. It is a bribe. She is up here bribing us. And she's like, no, it's not a bribe. And they would not let Kimberly talk. They just let her talk and they just ignored her. And I'm like, Kimberly, you have to know when to be silent. Be silent. She's like, can I speak? Can I speak? May I speak? Can I speak? Wait a minute. No, it's not about what. Shut the hell up. I'm just sitting there looking, going, really, girl? You just making it worse. And the sisters and mamas like, get this woman away from us. Get this woman out of here. I wouldn't want my son to marry nobody like that either. And they probably thinking, the mom was saying it's going to be another situation like his ex-wife, like Lisa, where they were together, but then they separated, and instead he got married for very long. And then she couldn't provide him with no kids either. Kimberly can't provide no kids. They can provide no kid. And then as the mom and the brother were talking, it's like Usman didn't really do anything to defend Kim or be like, hey, mom, she's gonna let me take another wife. None of that was said, at least in what we showed. They may have edited it out, who knows? But from what we've seen, none of that was said. They didn't bring up anything about having another wife. Kimberly didn't bring it up. Usman didn't bring it up from what we've seen in on the show. So I don't know if it was brought up and they edited it out. I don't know. But none of that was brought up. I mean, it's just like, and then the way Kim was talking beforehand, she still is not down with it. She still is not okay with it. So the family meeting went disastrous. And so they go back to the hotel or whatever. And then Kimberly's like, they didn't get the blessing. So she gets upset and starts crying and storms out saying that she gonna leave. And then Usman is like, okay, well, if you want to leave, that's fine. He's like, I got plenty of rich women wanting to be with me in my DMs and blah, blah, which if a dude ever said that to me, it would really, really be over. Like if she walked off. I don't know if she heard him, but if I was watching this episode and I was Kim, I would look at him like, oh, you do? Okay, well, all right, deuce. Like for him to say that, like I have a bunch of rich, and then for him to say rich, beautiful women. So I'm just like, what are you trying to say? Like you basically told on yourself by saying I got a bunch of rich, beautiful women in my DMs. Okay, so that's what you looking for then. You looking for a sponsor. Didn't y'all think that was weird that he said that? That I got a bunch of rich, not like, oh, I got a bunch of, women that want to be with me, young, rich women that want to marry me. Or no, I'm saying young, beautiful women, but he brought up the rich part. Why would you bring that up as a criteria for a relationship? If you're looking for somebody to love you, and even if it don't work out with Kim and you get somebody else, why would you sit there and say, I got a bunch of beautiful, rich women in my DMs? It's kind of like, I understand you trying to brag, but then on the other point, it's like, is that the icing on the cake for you that they got to be beautiful and rich? Because Kimberly, she not either. She's not beautiful, and then she apparently is not rich. I don't know what kind of job Kimberly has. I know Kimberly used to be in the military. I do know that. She spent many years in the military. But, I don't think Kimberly bankrolling like that, y'all. I mean, but yeah, for him to bring up that he got rich and beautiful women, I'm just like, it just sounds like he's looking for someone to take care of him. So Kimberly storms off and starts crying again and everything like that. And again, I don't understand what's the push for Kimberly and Usman to get married. I can see if Kimberly was in the United States and Usman came to the United States, then they have 90 days to get married or he has to leave, the green card situation, something like that. But this situation, she went to Nigeria. Like there's no pressure for her to marry Usman at all. He's not coming. I haven't heard any conversations about Usman coming over and living in America. For all the people who talk about Usman is in it for a green card and yada. And I'm not saying I don't disbelieve that. I'm not saying I don't. I'm not saying I don't believe that. But I'm just saying that from what I've seen on the show, it's never been a discussion for Usman to come and live in America. I think Usman loves his country. I think he loves where he's from. He loves the attention that he gets. He loves the clout that he gets from where he's from. But I think that Usman does want to increase his brand as an entertainer. And America is, of course, the place to be. And if he does get a green card, he is able to travel back and forth and live here and have a house here and stuff like that. So it is advantageous to him to live here. But I've never really heard him explicitly say something like, I'm coming here to live with Kimberly. I've never heard him say, maybe you have. Maybe y'all, what have y'all heard? Y'all been watching the show a lot longer than I have. I haven't been watching this show since the first season, since, Usman was with Baby Goat Lisa. I didn't watch all that. I watched clips. I watched a few episodes of him and Baby Goat Lisa. But everything I watch has been really mostly him and Kimberly. But yeah, so, y'all let me know. Maybe I'm missing something. But I've never heard Usman talk about coming to live in America. I mean, getting his musical career started, touring in America, playing dates. But I've never heard of him saying that, oh, I'm going to leave my family and come live here. I don't think, I think Usman wants the freedom to go back to his country as well. But that's my thoughts and opinions on this episode. What did you guys think? Please like the video. Please share, subscribe, comment, watch the video. Like I said, I'm trying to get 1,000 followers. I'm up to 618. I'm trying to get 1,000, y'all. And when I do hit 1,000, I'm gonna do a huge giveaway. I'm gonna give somebody a big ass gift basket full of bath and body stuff, jewelry, snacks, all kinds of stuff. So once I hit 1,000, I'm gonna have a contest, and people are gonna be able to people are gonna be able to find some way for people to enter, either by leaving a comment or subscribing or whatever. Because whenever you subscribe, I have a new subscriber, it pops up. So when I hit 1,000, I'm gonna do a giveaway, and we're gonna do it big, y'all. Yay! But that's my opinion on this nearest episode. The other episode, like I said, premieres tonight. I'll watch that and give my opinions probably maybe Sunday, maybe Monday, I don't know. House of the Dragon season finale is Sunday. I'm going to be watching that live at 8 p.m. Tonight, Love During Lockup season 2 starts. I'm going to be watching that tonight. So stay tuned either for me going live or for me recording myself watching it and setting it as a premiere. What else? Unsolved Mysteries, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing the Dragon Prince. We're going to have a Halloween party. Halloween night. We're going to come over here. I'm going to do it live, do it big. Going to have a little Halloween party. After I get through trick-or-treating and all that, we're going to have like a little live Halloween party kind of thing. And just stay tuned. Like I said, just stay tuned and we'll see. But thank you guys for stopping by. Whoever stopped by, thank you. I appreciate it. You guys have a good day until tonight. Bye.